It's not going to be easy. It's going to be fucking hard.
What's up, chat? I think I fixed it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. How's everybody feeling? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Say what's up in the chat, like the stream. You guys should be able to hear me now. What's up, Ahmad, K-Van Chan, Motro, Storm Scout, good to see you. The Myth, Bill, KTS, MJ, Dropshop Carlos, Kookie, Aaron, Alex, Site Trades, MT Nisha. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. What's up, everybody? Hope your guys' weekend was good. We got market open here in like 20 seconds. We'll dive into the charts here and see what we are cooking up today, boys and girls. So first and foremost, it is a no news Monday, but it is NFP week. It's a shorter week this week because we have the 4th of July falling on Friday this week. So everything is kind of bumped up a little bit. With NFP technically falling on Thursday this week, but NFP week protocol calls for trading, obviously, generally Monday through Wednesday, being more cautious Thursday, day before NFP, given, like I said, the nature of this week and how everything falls. Planning to just be trading every day up until Friday, obviously. So we'll see how we shake out here, but we obviously were insanely bullish last week. Had a very strong, I believe we closed technically at all-time highs, like on the S&P 500 last week, and the NASDAQ. So we'll see what this week brings. It is the last day of the month here. So last day of the month. Can't hold anything back now, chat. Just looking through here quick. I might have to delete some of these drawings. But yeah, let me know your guys' bias in the chat, bullish or bearish. As far as my bias goes today, just looking at things here, I'm seeing two things. I'm seeing that we're SMTing the high and the low of the London session at the moment. So we got SMT at this high between ES and NQ, and obviously for the moment, ES has already traded through the London low, with NQ having done so yet. So technically we got SMT on both sides of this range at the moment. Obviously it would be, even if you are more of a bull, it would still be nice to see early week manipulation to the downside. So I can't say that I wouldn't enjoy seeing a sell-off take place. So there's that for those that are interested. Here we go. We're seeing the sell-off here through the London low on NQ now. So anyway, looking at the poll in the chat, we've got, yeah, most of the chat is bullish today, and it's making sense if we're selling off here at the open. If this ends up being just a Judas swing manipulation to go higher. I'm gonna mark out the Asia low here. So we have it. Asia lar. Asia lar. Let me jump back up to the hourly here. I mean, yeah, if you're just looking for order flow, I mean, this looks, if we could get below Asia low here, trade into this hourly gap and breaker, I don't mind this to start looking for some upside afterwards. So See if we can get this drive down into there. We got Asia low at 803 here on the NASDAQ. 235 here on the S&P. But that would tickle my fancy pretty good. Not sure how you guys are feeling. I think you would agree, though, maybe, huh? Given the fact that everybody's bullish. What's up, taking it? What's up, track? Manipulation? Yeah, that's kind of the thought right now. That is kind of the thought right this moment, boys and girls. Let's see. We got obviously only a few minutes into the open here. We'll watch here on this higher time frame. We'd like to see a drive below these Asia lows. On at least one of these assets. Hard to tell which one is. They're about the same, I would say, relative weakness at the moment. But hey, good news, boys and girls. Shot the best round of golf ever yesterday. With 2 mulligans. Shot at 86. All the haters gonna say it's cap. It's not. It's the fucking real deal. You could say your boy's getting good. 2 mulligans though. You gotta factor in the mulligans. 1 mulligan per 9. I sent it to my buddies that weren't there, and they didn't fucking believe it. They still don't believe it. They still don't believe it. But I'm telling you, it happened. I don't know what got into me. Thanks, Mohammed. 2 mulligans, what you can't believe. What's up, Binance? PO3 looking good. I agree, George. I agree. Wouldn't that be some of this just we just see a sell-off from hell today? Just for fun. See, yeah, Tyler Jacobs what I'm talking about. You said so freaking cap, it's insane. Dude, it's the fucking God's honest truth. I'll swear on anything you guys need me to. I swear on ever being profitable in trading ever again. Ever that it happened. I swear. What's up, Trader Stoop? From Ethiopia. Nice. Welcome to the United States of America. I just got 3 things to say. God bless America. God bless our troops. And gentlemen, start your engines. No, wrong one. Start your buy and sell buttons, boys. Pride Month is almost over, boys and girls. We've made it pretty much. One more day to get through here. So we'll see what the end of June has in store. Welcome to Morocco. No, I don't think we're there. What about Ethiopia? Cool name, to be honest. But anyway, what else did you guys do this? What else did you guys do this weekend? I've seen a lot of people say they haven't needed to do the compliance video or written for Apex. Is that because a lot of them are affiliates or some random selection? Lulu, I honestly don't. I wouldn't have a good answer for you as far as to like what's the rhyme or reason behind any sort of Apex paying some people out, not paying other people's out, some people having to jump through extra hoops or not. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like maybe the people that are in the public image and our affiliates wouldn't get more of a like from a company standpoint, they don't want to be put on blast and have bad PR, so that makes sense. But I really don't have a good answer for you as far as to like why some people would get different treatment than others, if I'm just being honest. You know, I haven't even traded my PAs since I've started trading a little bit with Apex. Haven't even traded my PAs. Haven't done anything with a payout related. So I can't speak from experience yet. But I'm also not gonna, you know, pretend like maybe the people that are affiliates or in the public image, that could be a factor. Is all I'm saying. I could see that making sense, but I don't know if that is the case or not. We are wicking up strong here without taking the HLO, bro. How many times, like in the last 3 weeks, we just leave HLO untouched, unscathed. We leave relative equalos near Asia low pretty much every day without taking it out, and we just rally. How many times has that happened, like in the last 3 weeks? It's been quite a few times. Am I wrong? Yeah, I don't know. You guys are. It hasn't taken Asia. I got it all marked out here, man. I'm telling you, man. Let's see. Did the E-mini? No, did not. So she's still wide open yet. Let's see if we can get another drive lower. It's 10 minutes into opening range here. What's up, Jacob? No top step link money booster. Loki, you want a short? Hey, go for it. Don't let me stop you. Usually it's the other way around. Usually I'm the one trying to short and chat's trying to tell me not to short. What's up, Retain? Steven, good morning. What's going on, guys? What do you guys think? Asia low here incoming or what? Or are we going to leave this? We can't leave this right at this point. Come on. Don't let this gap get in your way, NQ. By the way, let's see, 9:30. Yeah, this is our first presented for value gap here that we're in. Get us to that Asia low. Give us. Don't fuck with our OCD this early in the week. All right, let's get there. Oh boy. Waiting for Trump to tweet something. There you go. What's up, J Mark? But yeah, we no news to worry about at 10. 15-minute candle closure here in a few minutes, and obviously macro in about 8 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be a little disappointed if we are gonna leave Asia low and just start rallying higher here. Little disappointed, but we are holding this gap right now. ES did not. I don't know what you guys are saying that it was taken. It hasn't been taken yet. I mean, are we not looking at the same charts? E-mini micro hasn't been taken yet. Store's having a trade plan and a bias, and it does the bias before the trade plan. True. Yeah, I don't care about CFDs, traders too. there isn't, NQ must take this Asia liquidity. I like your logic. Yeah, the good news is that at least most of us sound like we're in agreement. Well, that could be a bad thing, though. A lot of us sound like we're in heavy agreement that the longs that are being set up here do look mighty delicious. Potentially. Allegedly. All right, there's Asia low finally on NASDAQ here. ES is lagging behind a little bit. So we got Asia low being taken right now, trading into this hourly gap. And breaker. So any lower time frame confirmation for higher, I like attempting longs here if we can get confirmation. New 15-minute incoming as well. PMI? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? PMI's tomorrow. It's Monday, not Tuesday. Chicago PMI? Oh. This isn't a yellow folder. Yeah. All right, Chicago PMI. Yellow folder news. Tell me why. Oh, let's turn this off. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, nobody in the chat, I mean, most of the chat was bullish today. I mean, still is. What is the percent? 50% bullish, 30% bearish. Some of you guys think chop because of no news. I mean, at some point, I'm not predicting that it happens today. So it'd be funny if it did happen after me saying that. But, I mean, at some point, we know that we will see. And I think it'll happen in July. Just because we're going to leave behind a monthly BPR. So that was kind of my prediction already. But at some point, this will definitely be... This will be a sell-off to be enjoyed. That is for sure. At some point. I'm not calling for it to happen today, though. But maybe. Anything's possible, chat. Oh, no. I'd like to see it in July, though. That would make a lot of sense to me. Don't get me wrong, boys. A big fat sell-off here. You guys know me. I've been sitting here waiting for a sell-off, I feel like, for a while. So. $1K in the bank for that run to CE. CE. CE of what? The hourly gap. CE of, here's our opening range. Gaparoo. Where is, we're already at 50%. But CE of the hourly gap is, let's see. Yeah, about the, we'll call it 780s, 770s. Yeah, I believe it's 8 to midnight. Yep. Yeah, see if ES wants to take Asia as well. Doesn't need to, but if it does, it does. Macro beginning here in like 90 seconds. Just waiting for confirmation for higher before being interested in longs, obviously. So that's really it. Get us to the top of the hour here in about 10, 11 minutes. And weekly open 750 quarter level. No, I mean, yeah, what, 9:30 opened up right here. So I don't know if anybody was already hopping in shorts to those Asia lows, but that's obviously been the only move so far. Right at the open. Or if you maybe grabbed an entry pre-market off of some 15-minute PD arrays potentially. Another drive lower here on NQ. And there's ES taking out Asia low finally. Okay. All right. We inverse our bullish for value gap. We're going to be bearish. I do agree with that. Ona Larona. What a name. Ona Larona. That's a good one. I do agree with that, Ona Larona. But I would have to be bullish until we flipped this. Right? I would have to be. That'd be silly of me to get bearish in here. Given the nature of our recent markets, but obviously it is the last day of the month, which we did talk about. So we're talking on Friday about a TGIF. Let me introduce you to a TGIM. Not just thank God it's Monday. Well, TGIME. Thank God it's month's end. Yeah, well, geez, what would be the just totally curious here. Purely for entertainment purposes. Let's go to the monthly. TGIF type of a retracement here on the monthly candle to the 20 to 30% would be like around 600 or under 600 to 500 to 600. So if we sell off another 200 points today, add that to your journals, boys and girls. That puts us below this low here for Friday. You're Laura. Hi, Laura. I'm Tyler. New month first presented for value gap. That's got to be already a thing. Yeah, I think that's got to be already a thing. Because you've already got your first presented gap. Regular trading hours, first presented gap. Weekly open. I'm sure that's already a thing. My code is Tyler everywhere at Drop Shop, including TradeZella. Yes. Ooh. I'm kind of digging this. I might try a long here. See if it'll pull me in here. I'm gonna try this long, guys. Changing the state of delivery here. Age of low taken in the macro. See if we can get a quick buy up from Asia low taken on ESNQ here. And from the hourly gap. Top of the hour in 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes. A lot better entry there if you waited for the gap. 21-point stop for me. Once in a trade, we stay silent. Sometimes. My dog's doing great, man. Doing great. My dog's name is Jax. Sometimes he's in here with me and I don't even realize it. But he's doing well. He's doing well. If MMS we want to go full ape, then we got to take the liquidity. What liquidity are you talking about? The difference between CFD and futures, well, the futures is considered the gentleman's market. Everything is routed through the CME centralized exchange, so everybody sees the exact same prices. CFDs, you're trading an overlay of whatever the broker's liquidity provider is, so you're not trading the actual market. Even if you are on a live funded account, you're not trading directly to your orders don't get routed directly to the actual live market. And a lot of times you'll hear the term like B-book. Most CFD brokers are B-book brokers. They B-book their traders, which actually means that they trade against you. And they can manipulate spreads to stop out of your trades, etc. And they have a conflict of interest for most of the time, almost all the time, because they're trading against their traders, taking the opposite position. So, and they're unregulated, offshore, etc. Those are kind of the main differences. And it's illegal to trade CFDs in the United States, actually. I mean, I don't think the I don't know how that works. Like, does the FBI just come bust down your door if you're trading CFDs? I don't know how. I don't think that happens, but I just know it's technically illegal. You are in? I am. I mean, if if you're trading the indices, I don't know why you would trade CFDs personally over futures. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah, I entered on the 9:53 candle after we got this change in the state. Just waited for a slight little retracement and hopped in. Could have got a better entry. Waited for this 1 minute gap that ended up being left behind. I was willing to hop in here though. Everything closes here in the next 30 seconds or so. Might be like when this 15-minute candle closes, for example. We're going to leave this gap behind, so if the next 15-minute opens up and we can trade up into this gap right away, might just look to protect the trade at that point. You can target low high if you want. I might leave runners to external highs. I'm just looking to take this back to around 9:30 open. Hoping to move to see it play out in, you know, first 10-15 minutes of 10 a.m. All right, there we go. All right, we are trading into that 15-minute gap now. I'm going to go ahead and just protect this trade. Trading into this 15-minute bearish gap. And first presented for value gap again here. Sensitive. Sensitive. Yeah, ES really isn't moving at all, is it? No, coming up to the old VWAP, are we? Oh, God. Oh, everyone loves a good old VWAP. We're likely going to SMT this internal high here. NQ is... ES is just... I don't know what ES is doing right now. ES is just chilling. Still wicking this first presented gap. Yeah, in all I just have my TP here. In all likelihood, I'm gonna end up leaving runners to external highs if we can get up here. But my plan for right now is we're gonna have SMT here, so maybe do a small partial here, bigger partial here, and then I'll just leave a couple runners. Unless we're gonna sell off from this 15-minute and really give that TGI M retracement on the last day of June here. But even if we did, that's why I feel like I would want to take a partial here, because if we SMT this and then we start really seeing that price rolling over, I mean, that's a really strong short at that point, in my opinion. Contracts are just like, you know, first, like CFDs, if you're calculating your lot size for, so in futures, everything is ticks. So there's 4 ticks per point. And every contract has a tick value. So, for example, like on the E-mini, this is a micro contract here, so this is 10 times less than the E-mini. But for example, like the E-mini S&P, every tick is $5. So every point is, or I'm sorry, what is it? No, it's $50 per point, so it's $12.50 per tick. For NASDAQ, it's $20 per point, $5 per tick. But on the micro contracts, it's 10 times less than that. But that's how, and then you just base however many contracts you want to risk based on that. Yeah, we're not really moving much here. 5 minutes into the macro, we are kind of at a standstill. I mean, we're in profit. The trade is protected for me. But yeah, this is slow. A little suspect. A little suspect, if you ask me. This is going to be real interesting if, like, we get to the top of the macro here and we're SMTing this high at that moment. That'll be interesting, chat. Real interesting, won't it? Or we can get stopped at break even. All right, so I got break even stop there. Don't do it. Don't do it. But no, I wanted to protect the trade because we were trading in this 15-minute gap. So if this holds and we push lower, I don't want to get, you know, dicked. FOMO or enter? No, I'm not going to do that. Not today. Not today. But it is always like that first initial thought when you see a wick away instantly, isn't it? It's like, oh no. We've all been there a bunch of times where we get wicked out of our trade and then it goes. It is a bad feeling. It sucks. But no, I'm not gonna do that. To me, I went break even at a logical, like, opposing PD array. So it makes my trade a little less probable if it comes back to entry in my perspective. It is a shitty feeling though. Oh my god, it's the worst. I hate it. But it's like, you're never going to avoid it. It's going to happen. Like, you're going to take thousands more trades in your lifetime and it's going to happen. There's just no way to avoid it never happening. It will happen sometimes. So, but it's painful to watch. I won't deny it. I'm not going to sit here and act like a big macho man. Oh, it doesn't fucking faze me. It sucks. Bruh. And today might be one of them days. What a fucking asshat. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not chasing it. I'll just complain about it if it goes. That'd be some bullshit though. Sometimes as a guy, you just want to feel warm and safe. You know? Just want someone to hold you at night. Tell you everything's going to be okay. I mean, this would be the most Pride Month thing ever. If you know what I mean. Who is still in? I got stopped at break even. Honestly, yeah, if you got the gap entry here and you were break even, you probably still in this trade. Even if you did go break even. IMO, yeah, I got tagged at break even here. Macro's ending here as well. I don't know, Chad. This might freaking... Got 5 minutes left on the 15. We'll see how it closes, but... We're running into a wall here. We're running into the wall that's supposed to be at our south border. It's just, but it's just, you know, not there. Huh. See if Price wants to jump that fence. I think we go south. I mean, I think going lower makes sense in the context of it being the last day of the month as well. Taken in. Which is why I, you know, try to be defensive with this a little bit, because if that is the case, I don't want to turn this into an L. You know, what was I up? I was up 25 points, so I was up over 1R. To me, it's just like, hate to take a stop out after that. I got a fully built SR. What? I don't know what that means. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. My bad. I didn't mean to step in on your guys' conversation. I'll see myself out. Well, yeah, if you guys are still holding this, looks like you're about to take out this internal high here. I mean, you can manage however you want, I guess. Manage as you see fit. That's dirty. As soon as the macro ends. All right, let's go. Oy vey. Yep, there's that first internal high, bro. What a kick in the schnuts. Ain't it? One last Pride Day. Yeah, it's tough. So yeah, I would have been partialing a little bit. Like, I would have taken like 2 or 3 off. I'm just telling you guys what my plan was. My plan was to take 2 or 3 off here because of this SMT in that 15-minute gap. So if I'm wrong and price does go lower today, this would be a logical area for a strong reversal to happen, in my opinion. So I would have done a small partial here, larger partial here at 9:30 with maybe a couple runners left for external highs. That was going to be my plan, for anyone wondering or anyone that cares. If anyone's out there listening, if anyone gives a flying fuck, that was my plan. But otherwise, yeah, this was initial target. 9:30 open. What was it? 2.6R? Yeah, so I mean, shit, if we set up a short here, maybe I would look to play that. You know, if we just displace lower here, could look to set something up for lower, but until then, we'll see if this has any more legs. Tyler, FEG, take it. Oh, okay. If you say so. I want to hold all-time highs because of the it can't go any higher, right, people? Is that crazy? No, I don't think that's crazy, Flam Tap. That absolutely is a real thing. Absolutely is a real thing. I'm just thinking in terms of the, you know, time frame, candlestick, power of 3 that we're currently in on the monthly, being the last day of the month, right? So, I mean, I think we'd all agree that the upper wick on the monthly candle being put in today, obviously, today'd be the day. It's going to get put in today. Whatever today closes as will create the wick, so. I don't know, we'll leave that there for document purposes. But in an interesting Flam Tap, it's like you could always form an opinion either direction. If you try hard enough, you could form an opinion for higher. You can form an opinion for lower. That's why trading is what trading is. Oh, also, someone did mention VWAP. Look at that, chat. The old VWAP tap. I'm not a VWAP trader. I just had to point it out. You know, the other reason that the short reversal would make sense is just, I mean, everybody got lulled to sleep with just endless longs. Endless longs all like the last however many weeks. Honestly, the last like almost 2 months. So get everybody like, yeah, we're just going higher, I guess. Everybody's like, just yeah, I'm just gonna long, just long and everything, and then we dump it hard. Catch everybody offside. Get them all liquidated and shit. You know, fill their fair value gaps. I know a lot of you guys got some fair value gaps that wouldn't mind getting filled right about now, so dirty. It's in the shop. Tekka. Nah, I made the short look bad because of the view. Hey. If it never worked, nobody would ever use it, right? How about longs now? I don't like longs now. I mean, I went break even the moment I thought shorts could be a little bit higher probability, which was the 15-minute gap. And even more so now. SMTing the high, seeing price breaking down. I would not like it, but you know, if you want to keep trying the longs, don't let me stop you. I'm just giving you my opinion. It's not looking great right now, though. We already inversed here. I was just kind of waiting for... I don't like it enough to play this inversion, but I could maybe like this here soon. It's only a quarter after 10. Gapping the pine here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give this a try here, boys and girls. It's really more of a BPR. Inversion for value gap, bearish for value gap. And you got your first presented for value gap up here, 15-minute SMT at the high. I really am thinking that if the longs were going to work, they should have worked. I'll risk it for the biscuit. I'll be your guinea pig. I'll be your guinea pig. Don't, please. I have to do it. I have to. It just makes too much sense. Or does it not? Am I convincing myself that it does? We'll find out. All right, I'm in. Initial idea was long. Given the new data and circumstances, I went ahead and flipped her over, trying to take her downtown. Stop at the recent high. Yeah, I'll do partial at recent low, and otherwise I'm gonna look to take this to weekly open. The good news is if I'm offside here, I think this actually will be a quick L. I think it will fly, if I'm wrong. What am I doing, bro? I'm going short at the moment. Going short at the moment. Chop. So 4R. Where's 2? Wow, that's already 2R here. Crazy. ES is about to trade through this recent low. I'm just going to go ahead and... I'm not going to partial yet, but I'll go break even. Okay. I'm going to go break even there. ES is taking the recent low here. I got a partial set at the recent low on NQ. It's a little over 2R here. I was scared of the 1 hour gap, but I'm not anymore. I tried using it to my advantage earlier. Come on, NQ, give me a delivery. Well, this price action's fun. I guess it's better than losing. What do we got? 5 minutes here roughly until 10:30. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. I just feel like it's a logical BE again. ES trading through the low here. SMTing. You know, so I guess I'm okay playing defense. I mean, if I get another break even stop, it is what it is. It definitely is choppy a little bit, yeah. Still bullish? Good luck. I don't really mean it though, because I'm bearish right now. Here we go, NASDAQ. Here we go. Do I dare?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk and spit on that thing.
I did it. You're telling me 10:30 on a Monday morning and Trump ain't tweeted yet? What's going on? Hawk 2 to break even every time. It literally never fails. One of these times I won't, though. One of these times, it has to work. Right? All right, guys. 10:30 incoming here in a couple of minutes. We'll see what we do here in the last couple minutes of this candle. How are we gonna close / open? Break even, boys. Oh, nice. Hang on. Copy trader did copy again. All right, I'm out. Flat and all. Gotta keep an eye on that. That's the second time that's happened now. All right, I'm out of break even on that, boys and girls. I don't know. Let's just watch, see what happens. New 30-minute candle coming here in 30 seconds. Like I said, I felt like it was a logical break even. SMT with this low with the ES, so that was when I went break even. Nah, just not getting any deliveries here that are really worth a shit. Let me go ahead and I'm just gonna screenshot this now. Where's my executions, dog? Where's my executions, dog? There they are. Alright. 2 break evens for me. Tried 1 long, 1 short. We're just fucking sideways. Oh, chat. The fuck. Thanks for nothing. I'm fucking honestly super content with my management at this point, though. Like, I got in where I wanted to get in. I protected the trade at logical points. I don't know. I'm not mad about it. It is what it is. We're just obviously look at what we're doing. We're just fucking going nowhere right now. So whoever voted choppy slow today for Monday. So far, you're right. The Bulls and the Bears, we're still trying to figure this out. But prove you're one of us and go on tilt. All right, hang on. I need to get a coin to figure out if I should long or short. Look at this 5-minute. Hamana. Dude, I mean, this is terrible. Honestly, should I just be impressed that I'm not red in this? I feel like it's a little pat on the back, maybe. We in a barcode. We going south. I'm never wrong. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is tough. Not much you can do here. Let's see this 5-minute though. Well, yeah, I'll see if we get any. Shoot. Well, new 30-minute candle open. Here's your current 30-minute structure. Uh, 30-minute gap left on the high end of this candle. Hourly rebalanced. Like this hourly is, if this were to be an immediate rebalance and then we flip bearish on the hourly. Possibility here, but I don't know. Maybe could look to replay. I still like just the way that things are forming here. I can make an argument for both sides, but I almost feel like I'd be more inclined to join the short if we got it, but we'll see what we get. Probably would wait for like this 5-minute, get a closure back below here, play this as my order block, propulsion block, whatever block you want to call it. I don't give a fuck anymore. Start calling them all order cocks. All right. How's chat doing though? Are we red? Are we green? Are we break even? Are we not touching this price action? How's everybody doing right now? 2 break evens for your boys so far. 1 long, 1 short. Not mad about it. This is all right, I guess. What can I do? What can I do with this? About to start skipping Mondays. Dude, usually it's actually Fridays are. I actually like Mondays more than like Fridays generally. But yeah, I mean, this is just chop. What are you supposed to do with this? Your options are either get chopped up, ping pong scalp this back and forth, or just take one position trade on a higher time frame and hold it. Those are your options. But yeah. Or just not trade at all, I guess. That's another option. We'll watch this 5 minute here. Do 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 do. Grr, Mondays. I had nothing better to do. Mondays are the worst, then Fridays are next, but sometimes that flips. You know what's crazy? What I found? I found this even whenever I've even done like back testing, like with FX Replay or even looking at stats on like TradeZella or any trade journal. I've actually found that for whatever reason, my two least probable days, seemingly for some reason, are actually Tuesday and Friday, with my best days being like Wednesday, Thursday generally, and then oddly enough, sometimes Monday. So if you think about it from like a weekly profile perspective, that's how I kind of look at it, where it's like, if the high or the low of the week is put in on a Tuesday, and I'm offside because I'm a part of that manipulation, right? That could be a reason. And then Friday is just obviously hit or miss, because if objectives were met already Thursday, then Friday's usually shit. Yeah, I thought that was interesting, but for whatever reason, yeah, Tuesday and Friday seem to give me the most fits, the most issues. Depends on the week though. Every once in a while it's flipped. It'll be, but Monday, I mean, today's not bad. I mean, price action's trash, but I'm just happy that, like, you know, price set up and formed in a way where I could get in at logical points, go break even at logical points, and then we just didn't get follow through. I mean, we're what, 38 minutes now into 10 a.m. and I mean, we'll see what we do, but I am watching this 5 minute. If you know, potentially if we get a strong close below here, I could be persuaded into maybe just hopping in a short one more time, stop above this high, seeing if we get a push. Minute left. But sorry, Tyler, not promoting or anything. I was speaking in terms of Apex, not sure if Hang on, what did I miss? You guys are talking about prop firms without me? Hang on. Hang on. Wait for me. The only way people aren't going to stop Breakeven is either supervised stops or they're ignored. Yeah. Toss at 100% better in my opinion. Never once not pay out. Never once been questioned how I trade as long as I've stopped less TP. For those worried about being audited, move to top set. Yeah, if you're worried about payout, like hassle at all, then don't go with Apex. I mean, if you go with Apex, just be smart about the rules. Be very smart about the rules. And you know, you should be fine, but you know, there's just a lot of seemingly, you know, people talking about it a lot. So if that makes you nervous, then don't fuck with them. Tradeify, MyFund Futures, Top Step. Plenty of other options. Michael Williamson, yes. Take Profit Trader. I actually do have a code with them, but I'm not promoting them at the moment because I'm not using them at the moment. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that their intraday trailing drawdown, like similar to Apex, follows you into the funded account. Is that correct? That was why I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna use them. I didn't like that. The only reason I even considered Apex is because at least the trailing drawdown stops once you hit, you know, at least the trailing drawdown stops once you hit the safety net. I don't know, boys and girls. I'm just like, I said that I could be convinced to take this short after the 5-minute closure, but I don't even care for this really. Like, I'm watching this 1 minute. I don't know. I guess you get if you're feeling risky. I'm just not loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm fucking hating it. So, the safety net is like, for example, on the 50K accounts, you got to get to your drawdown plus $100. Anything above that, like the trailing drawdown, obviously stops following you, so you don't got to worry about it anymore. So it'd be like $2,600 on the 50K accounts for Apex. So once you get a buffer, it's TP. See, that's what I'm not sure. I'm not too sure on that, Michael. I heard that wasn't the case though. I don't look into him too far though. I'm not trying to be just like an affiliate whore too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to put my name behind things that have been around a while, have clearly paid people out, and that people can trust and people can use without fucking a bunch of issues. You know, that's why, like, when you guys ask about like top one, this shit's too new for me. And I just think I just don't want to jump to a new thing because it's the new shiny thing and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's an easy thing to promote and be an affiliate for because nobody's there yet. Nobody's using them yet. I don't believe in that shit. It's like, I still want to keep the main thing. Yes, as a streamer, I do have affiliate deals and I'm monetizing my channel by doing that, but the main thing is still trading. And I remember how frustrating it was when I first was learning how to trade. I'm following people that are just pushing me to this and that and this and that and this and that, all for like their own personal gain via affiliations. And that's not something that I want to do. So, but if you guys want to be the guinea pigs and you want to try them out and go with these other shops, then, you know, that's your vendetta. But yeah, this is some choppy bullshit, boys and girls. Choppy BS. Let's do a quick P&L check. I don't know. I'm just is it worth just calling it a morning, honestly? What do you think? Like, don't tell me that you guys wouldn't be getting more benefit just like going to the gym right now. True. Do I have games on my computer? I have Fortnite. Getting sweat on by some 14-year-olds. Hell yeah. You red as fuck? Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm the Sharath. 5 big booms for you. I'm sorry to hear that.
Boom! 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 Boom!
5 big booms for Sharath, man. Sorry to hear that your red is all get out. Not good. Not good. Yeah, I'm gonna let this short play out and call it a day. Rest before I go on tilt. Chris, yeah. This is the price action. That's why this is so dangerous, because it is so easy to go on tilt, because you'll get stopped out of your trade, stopped at break even, and then it'll immediately go in your favor, or vice versa. It's just it's real dangerous too if you start flipping bias just because your stop was taken. This is yeah. Let's see. But yeah, dude, and you know, just looking at it from this perspective as well, we are in some trapped order flow as well. If you're just thinking about how we can make an argument on the higher time frames here for higher, you can make it an argument for the lower, right? 15-minute bearish gap, hourly bullish gap. It's the last day of the month, obviously. So we're just trapped in between. We're SMTing both sides of the range. So this is like a big fuck fest, is what I was trying to say. TradeZella, but I mean, you can use, like, they have a lot of built-in journals now as well for, you know, TopStepX has one. Tradeify has a really nice trade journal. I really love Tradeify's trade journal, to be honest. But otherwise, yeah, TradeZella. See, look, price tortures, coin flip model. There you go. I got you, Sharath. That's the thing. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, let me know in the chat, boys and girls, if you're green, red, or flat, or in the poll, rather. A lot of flat, actually. Wow, 46% flat. Honestly, good day for it. Fucking good day for it. Wow. You know what I mean? Like, if you slept in today and woke up and then checked your charts, like, let's say you were just getting on charts and you saw this, you'd be like, oh, wow, thank God. Missed nothing. Oh, man, I was having a good dream, too, before my alarm woke me up. Oh, dude. Would have really liked to have seen the end of that one. Damn it. What do you do? It wasn't meant to be. I'm not sure when I'll be on Tradeify TV again, MT. We'll find, I mean, whenever they ask, I guess. You know what's crazy is the time that I was on, that wasn't even like planned really at all. I just like got thrown into a group chat with Nick. Brett Simba put me in a group chat with Nick, one of the hosts. He's like, all right, make sure to join this link Friday at this time. I'm like, oh, okay. Wasn't like pre-planned. I didn't get to pick a date. They just threw me in there. Stay on your toes, I guess. Was it about ICT? What about ICT? PEJW? Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Can you know the market will be choppy in the first 20 minutes? Can you know the market will be choppy in the first 20 minutes? I mean, sometimes, Emmanuel, you can have... I mean, let's be honest. Your first clue of potentially choppy markets. I mean, it's why I included it in the poll earlier to start the session off. It was, I'm like, are you bullish, bearish, or do you think we're going to be slow chop because of no news Monday? So no red folder news, not even any orange folder news today, just yellow folder. Your first clue for chop is no news. And your second clue for chop, I would say, is like a big overnight move. And then your third your third clue would be session highs and lows being ran out. You know, I essentially like prior to New York session. So like here, Asia high and low, London high and low, both rated. And this raid here for Asia low came literally right at market open. So market opens up, we just go straight for the Asia low. Now we're sideways. So these are kind of your clues as to when these like choppy accumulation, seek and destroy environments, whatever you'd like to call them, I guess, or you could call this high resistance. I mean, I don't know what the proper term is technically. You know, some people just consider this high resistance because we're trapped in between order flow, right? We're trapped in between two higher time frame PD arrays. One's bearish, one's bullish, and we're accumulating. But to me, it's all the same. It's chop. It's bad delivery. It's not ideal setups that are going to yield you like your, you know, nice risk reward targets that you're looking for. So I would just say that those are kind of your clues. And when you're starting to get these clues line up together, economic calendar, you can come in with that expectation and then still look at the chart. And then when the chart starts kind of confirming like, okay, we're starting to create that price, that's when you know it's like, okay, I should probably start to become a little bit more cautious. You know, easier said than done. I get it. Especially that's why it's tough when it is on like a no news Monday, because most traders are so eager to get back to it. And I struggle with that sometimes too, where it's like, man, you waited all weekend for the market to open up and you're just like excited to get back to it. And then, you know, you're ready to put risk on, and it can sometimes be a problem. Just like, and that's why like most people blow their accounts on Fridays. It's the same thing. Was it about, oh, my dream? Absolutely. Of course. Who else would I dream about? Pretty sure you've had that question a million times, but after how much time you managed? How much time? Like 2 to 3 years. Probably 3 years, yeah. But profitability is something that you don't just have it and then you never have. Like, you got to fight to be profitable every. It sounds cheesy, but it's true. Like, just because you're profitable 1 month doesn't mean you'll be profitable the next month, and subsequently every month after that, right? Like, it's still something that you got to be vigilant for, because as soon as you start slipping up and not being on your A game, it's very easy to go the other direction. So I don't believe in like, oh, how long did it take you to become profitable? Now they're profitable. You know, that's not a thing in my opinion. Because you could be profitable for 2 or 3 months and then just get fucked the rest of the year. You know? How did you set up the SMT? Did you just mark it out each time we... Wait, what? Yeah, I marked it out manually, Motro. There's no aha moment in trading. There's really not. Like, not when it comes to like technicals, really. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're gonna learn some technical analysis, like in your, especially your first couple years, where you're like, oh, okay, like now I know what I'm looking for. I know what makes sense, and what I've seen repeat. That stuff's important, obviously, but like the aha moment is just like what Taken In just said. The aha moment is realizing there's no aha moment. Right? It's not like, oh my god, I fucking added SMT to my fucking charts and now I'm fucking always winning. You know, it's like, the shit isn't magic. It's probabilities. It's probabilities and logic, I would say. And the sooner you accept that, the more sane you'll become, and that will help you with your trading a lot. I think the reason the traders struggle and get so frustrated is because they've put so much time into their model that they're blind to like anything else. It's just, oh, well, my model presented itself, so there you go. And I'm not trying to shit on that. If that's your style and it's working for you, that's the key part. Only you know if it's working for you. If it is, fucking go right ahead. If you're a pattern trader, and it's working for you, you keep doing what you're doing. But I just think that like I don't subscribe to the ideology of people saying like, oh, I added this to my model, now this is my aha moment, this is what made it click for me. I don't believe in these like little gimmicks like that. There isn't just this one thing that all of a sudden everything just started clicking. I don't even know. It's just crazy. It's magic. The real magic is like you not being a retard too much. You can go a little bit retarded sometimes. Just a little though. It's like a yin and a yang. You gotta have the perfect balance of retardation to be a trader. Let's just call a spade a spade. Let's be honest. Who would ever do this? When you were a kindergartner and they went around the room and they said, "What do you want to be, little Johnny, when you grow up?" I want to be a futures trader. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you gotta have a little bit of the tism in you to do this, to start. You know? But it's when you go fully on the other side of the spectrum, it don't matter how good that model is. It just ain't gonna work over time. It's just not gonna happen. What's up, AB? I have been trading. I just say like 5 or 6 years. I started trading seriously like late 2019, early 2020, and then COVID hit. So I don't consider myself a COVID trader. I didn't get into trading just because COVID happened, which I think a lot of people did. They got into trading once COVID started. So I was already involved in trading prior to that. I got introduced to trading in like 2016, 2017. Dabbled in it for a little bit and then just got back into it in like 2019. Taking it like serious, I guess, and trying to really learn it. But yeah, I've been doing it for a while. And then I've been trading ICT concepts since like, I don't have a date. Probably, I would just say sometime in 22, I feel like, is when I started like switching. But I actually got introduced to ICT concepts. It was like one of the first things that I ever heard of when I first started learning about trading, honestly. I just thought it was confusing. I'm like, this shit goes way over my... Because you got to think, when you're brand new to trading and you don't even know what candlesticks are, you don't even know how candlesticks work. And you're still sitting there. You guys remember when you first started trading? You're just like, what's better? Do I do the line chart? Do I do the candlesticks? Wait. Maybe I should do the... You guys remember this? Did you guys have this? Were you guys like, maybe I do the Hakanashi candles? Maybe I need to get on the Hakanashi candles. You guys, did you guys do this ever? I remember I used to try to trade these for a while. The Hakanashis. So you know what I'm saying? It's like when you're first getting started trading, you're like all that stuff is still confusing you. And then you're sitting there trying to learn like fair value gaps, liquidity sweeps. I mean, it's just like, holy fuck. I'm like, nope, I don't get it. So I ended up being like a support and resistance trader naturally. I was trading Forex too. I wasn't trading indices. So I turned into a support resistance trader, had every indicator imaginable on my chart. Bollinger Bands, RSI, stochastics, overbought, oversold. And then, you know, a lot of you guys know my, like, kind of my journey with that, jumping around strategies. I've tried them all. And then eventually I'm like, all right, I got to stop doing this because I'm never going to make money if I keep doing this, obviously. So I'm like, what makes sense? And I thought what made sense was that the markets are manipulated and that the market only exists and only moves in the way that it does because it's trying to hurt the most people. Like, I believe I'm a big like max pain trader, I guess. Like, I believe in max pain. The market is trying to move in a way that's going to hurt the most people. And I think ICT logic aligns with that. And kind of gives you a framework that you can use to spot when those manipulations are taking place with, you know, the distributions that could follow. And that's what we're trying to catch, obviously. So yeah, I made that decision that the logic made the most sense to me. So I've been an ICT trader ever since, and that's what I am. But you do have to appreciate everything. That's right. That's right, Drons. You wouldn't be the trader you are today if you didn't go through all the stupid shit that you did in the beginning. And it makes for a good story anyway. It's fun to laugh at. At least that's how I cope with it at this point. Expensive lessons, but lessons nonetheless. You know what's crazy though is during COVID, it was crazy. You know, and this is the problem. This is why like being a support and resistance trader in 2020 was so stupid. So stupid. Why? Because I'm trading support and resistance and we were trendy as fuck. We crash and we V recovered. And I'm sitting here trading support and resistance. You guys want to take a guess how I moved to a trend trader like EMAs? I used to be an EMA crossover trader because I'm like, these markets just keep trending. Why am I trading support resistance? Let me strategy hop again. And then I started trading like EMA crossovers, which is great when you're catching some nice moves and some trends. And then, market conditions shift, and then you're sitting there strategy jumping again, right? So that's the issue. Like every strategy will work better than others in certain times. And that's the trap that traders fall into. They're not accounting for like, have conditions changed? Are we still in the same condition? Are we not? And honestly, again, I'm not trying to dick ride ICT concepts, but I do feel like you can use ICT concept logic to be a participant in any style, whether it's scalping, short-term, in consolidations, you can use it. I think it's a little bit more difficult because I happen to like expansion markets, but you can use it, and obviously it works best in expansion markets. So, if you're like a EMA trader, trend trader like that, you get caught in conditions like this, it's just going to get real messy. And vice versa, if you're a support and resistance type of a trader, and we are trending, then you're just going to it's going to be all one-sided. Anyway, did you start to be more profitable when you moved to futures? I mean, I'll say yes, but I don't think the correlation is just because I moved to futures, AB. I'm still improving as a trader every year that passes. I'm not to my final form as a trader. I'll put it that way. We're still working on that. But so I would say my profitability has increased due to like improving. Not just because I went from Forex to futures, but I would say trading futures is the better decision if you're going to be a trader. Just for peace of mind. Why would you not want to trade something? Why would you not want to trade in the markets that's regulated and not manipulated, and all the nonsense that comes with CFDs? SMT secured my risk management today. Yeah, same. Looking at 51%. At 51% sure drop. But anyway, looking at the chat here, boys. It's 11 a.m. now. We're still fucking sideways. 42% flat, 27% green, 32%, 30% red. So yeah, I mean, mostly flat. Kind of expected, to be honest. A couple decent setups. I'm not gonna lie, the setups weren't bad. It's just no delivery. Grateful that the market didn't, could have been worse though. Usually when you get chopped like this, it's very easy to just get stopped out, and then market will reverse. So I guess I'm grateful for that the market at least allowed me to go break even on those. But so yeah, I'll be walking away. I think I'm up $13.80. But yeah, break even for the day for me, boys and girls. But yeah, looking ahead to the rest of the week, again, just a reminder, it is a short week. 4th of July on Friday. So obviously bank holiday, Independence Day here in the United States. We got Powell speaking tomorrow at 9:30. A lot of, should be, I would expect a lot more volatility as we roll over into the new month, and the rest of this week as well. PMI tomorrow, JOLTS jobs, ADP non-farm Wednesday, NFP on Thursday this week. So yeah, boys and girls, hey, listen, if you're looking to get stocked up, go ahead and use code Tyler at the firm of your choice, boys and girls. Do appreciate it, but appreciate you guys showing up. Like the stream before you go. Do you trade any other sessions? I do not. No, New York AM and sometimes PM. Yeah, set up a decent though market. Yeah. So anyway, boys and girls, thanks for showing up. Like the stream before you go. Can't do nothing about this choppy market. Don't be degenerate. Don't force anything. I would recommend waiting a little bit personally, unless you're again holding a higher time frame, maybe like more of an intraday. I don't want to call it a swing position, but for lack of a better word, more of a swing position with a higher time frame narrative. It's just going to be, if you're on this 1 minute, really 5 minute and under, this is going to get real. It's just ugly. Real easy to get chopped up in here. So don't be degenerate. Don't do something you're going to regret later. I'll check back markets though, and we'll see what PM looks like if anything kind of starts opening up here. But boys and girls, appreciate yous. I'll talk to you in the Discord, and I will see you fine, ladies and gents, tomorrow.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.